So, John, what is the latest on this investigation into the police response? What are you hearing?
Yeah, Deidre, good afternoon. The Mayor, Don McLaughlin, is an incredibly frustrated man. He says he's tired of all the information that's coming out piecemeal from police agencies bit by bit, and so much of the information, he says, turns out to be false, as you heard. He accuses the State Department of Public Safety, which is conducting its own investigation, of orchestrating a cover-up. All these police agencies, he says, are pointing the finger at one another when, in the end, all of them are to blame for not taking down the suspected shooter for more than an hour. You know, this is his only hope now, he says, is the special Texas Legislative Committee, which he believes should have some real answers at the end of the month.
Yeah, John, this has been an absolutely heartbreaking set of events, and the story following Uvalde still picking up the pieces, obviously. What is the mayor hoping for next for the community?
Well, he's really looking forward to the findings from the State Legislative Committee, which again will be coming at the end of the month. And he says the city is taking small, incremental steps, day by day, step by step, which will remind, he says, he hopes this community will remind this community that life must and should go on. Schools will be reopening next month. 30+ families who were left reeling from the loss of their loved ones and who haven't been able to go back to work, many of them, will be receiving financial assistance. And he hopes that Uvalde will be able to impart valuable lessons after all is said and done and the findings of the investigations come out, valuable lessons that might help minimize this sort of horrific event if and when it happens elsewhere.
John, you mentioned life trying to move on in some respects. We know that members of the Houston Astros organization are visiting today to try to bring a little bit of a bright light to the community. You spoke with the team's owner. What did he tell you?
You know, for the first time in more than 6 weeks, there was a little bit of joy and smiles in this community. Hundreds of people showed up, even in the hot weather in this park, including many families of the victims. And at least for just a couple of hours, they were able to put the sadness and the heartache aside. We spoke to many of them out here. Jim, this brings tears to your eyes. Tell me why.
Well, you just look to see if that would happen to you sometime, and everyone's got kids, so it's tough.
He was, you know, shaken up by it, clearly touched by the response from the other folks out here who said many of them knew very close to many of the victims. He is, you know, he brought joy, and some of the folks who were with him, the management, and they drove 5 or 6 hours out here. They provided hamburgers and ice cream and a clinic, a play ball clinic. So for a while anyway, for a couple of hours, people were distracted in a good way.
John, thanks for being there for us. John Quinones joining us there from Uvalde.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.